to my channel and welcome to my first video of the new year. If you are new around here, my name is Sarah. I am a mommy to 5. My oldest is 10 and my baby just turned 2 over the holidays, and I have to admit, that's a little bit heartbreaking. But for my first video of the new year, I just wanted to make sure that I took the time to kind of just like recap our holiday season from my memories and to share with you all. So I get questions all the time on how I juggle holidays, sports, etc. as a large family mama. But honestly, the goal of the holidays every year is to make each child feel individually loved, appreciated, and to instill family traditions that my kids are going to love now and hopefully carry into the future. I know that personally it's very important to me that we still keep some of the traditions that my family had, that Nick's family has, and teach those to our kids, as well as making some of our own. And each year it's really just my goal to continue to incorporate that and to instill the value of family into my kids. That's one of the beautiful things about having multiple children, is the fact that you know that one day they are going to be best friends. And I want my kids to still want to do holidays together as they get older. So the goal every year is to just really remind them of the value of family, the beauty of togetherness, and just enjoy each other's company and show love to one another. So we do this in a few different ways. Our family's a little bit different from how other people do it. It's really important to me that we still spend time with the grandparents and, like I said, continue some of those traditions that our parents before us had. So we live close to my in-laws, and so we have made it our personal goal and tradition to still spend Christmas Day with them. But at the same time, there was that little piece of me when we first started figuring out Christmas that wanted my kids to have that Christmas morning experience where they come downstairs in their own house and they get to open presents and really just enjoy time in their own space. And so our solution to where we could do both was that on Christmas Eve, we celebrate our personal family Christmas with the kids. So when they come down on Christmas Eve morning, all the presents from mom and dad are there. They get to open their stockings, they get to eat sugary cereal, they get to open their presents from mom and dad, and they get to hold their elves, because on Christmas Eve, the elves get to fly home with Santa and they no longer need their magic. So it's just a good thing that they look forward to every year, where they get to hold their elves and say goodbye to their elves. And it's just a really exciting time. And it allows us to have that typical Christmas morning tradition with our kids while still instilling in them the importance of grandparents and other family traditions as well. So this Christmas Eve was actually really special because my sister got to come and join us. She lives in the same area and she was actually going to be working Christmas Eve night. So I told her, I was like, there's no point in you spending Christmas Eve by yourself. Come over and join us for Christmas, which is actually great because I did not have a traditional childhood and my sister and I actually have different moms. So her Christmas traditions are totally different from mine. So it was really great to just get to spend that time with her. But like I said, we just started the morning by eating some sugary cereal, opening presents, laughing together, and then we made a big Christmas breakfast. My sister made some gravy, we made cinnamon rolls, bacon, eggs, etc. And then we spent a lot of time just playing games with the kids. Every year I try to buy some fun new board games that we can play together during that time after opening presents. It just really brings families togetherness into the home. This year I was really excited because my older kids are actually able to play some fun games that I think are fun, like Clue and Guess Who, and I could play Clue all day, every day, honestly. But we had a lot of fun doing that. Every Christmas Eve we also have a gingerbread building contest and decorating contest, and this year we actually bought gingerbread kits. In previous years we've just used graham crackers and icing, but the kids all look forward to this, and we do it every Christmas Eve. And honestly, my oldest is now 10 and he still looks forward to it. He does not complain about it, and I love that. We do not include the babies in this tradition as of yet. Usually around 4 is when they'll start doing it, because otherwise it's just chaos. But when we lay them down for a nap is when we decorate the gingerbread houses, and the kids and Nick and I always look forward to that. It's so much fun. And the kids love to put the pictures of their houses on social media and have people vote. And this year I put it on Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, I'm going to put my handle right here. Please be sure to pop over there and you get to see more behind the scenes of what a typical day in the life looks like for me. because I do share a lot on my stories there. But after gingerbread houses, we always bake cookies for the firefighters as well. My father-in-law used to be a firefighter, and he had to spend a few Christmases away from his family. So we always love to make cookies for them and take them to them and just show our appreciation for all that they do. But this is actually our second year at our new home, and our neighbor next door is a sweet little 90-year-old lady, and every Christmas Eve she lines our street with paper bags and candles, and it's gorgeous. And honestly, as we were driving away on Christmas Eve to head to my mother-in-law's, it really just made me reflect, looking at our street, just really feeling the Christmas spirit and appreciating all that God did for us in sending his son. That is a big thing that we really try to instill in our children during the Christmas season. We do not want the real reason for the season to be pushed to the wayside. So we always go to church together for a candlelight service, and we read the Christmas story, and we really just talk all of December about the gift that God gave us in Jesus. But there was something about just seeing those little lit up paper bags on my street that just really made me reflect and appreciate and just sit in a moment of thankfulness to God for all that he has done for us and the blessings that he has given us and the gift of Jesus. So after our family Christmas Eve, we head to my mother-in-law's for the night. We go there for a Christmas Eve party to begin with. She is one of 12, and so they always have a big get together, and it's full of cousins and good food, and my kids get to play, and we really just enjoy time with extended family. And then the kids put out milk and cookies for Santa, and they go to bed there, which this year I will say was kind of a bust. My kids did not sleep on Christmas Eve. They're great sleepers, but for some reason they would not sleep that night. I don't think that they finally fell asleep until 2:30 in the morning. It got to the point where we were threatening that Santa was never going to come if they didn't go to sleep, because it was a little bit ridiculous. But they eventually fell asleep, and they actually slept in Christmas morning, which was great. And then we got to do Santa at my in-laws with their grandparents and their aunt and uncles, which is super special. So I love doing that and having that be one of our family traditions. That we get to just spend that time with our grandparents, and that they get to see the joy on my kids' faces, and it's just a fun time. So Santa brings 3 gifts in our family, and the kids are always super excited. What they always do is they make a list of 6 things to send to Santa. That way they don't know exactly what he's going to bring them. And it's just a really exciting time. I don't know, there's just nothing better than the joy on your children's faces on Christmas morning. There's just nothing better. I feel I'm always just sitting there in anticipation, waiting to just see how excited they are. And then after opening gifts, we open gifts from Mima and Paul and stockings again. We have a great big family breakfast, and then we just spend another day together as family. This year it was actually gorgeous outside. It was 60 degrees, which is unheard of in the area I live on Christmas, but we got to enjoy time outside, which was great. My kids got hoverboards and skateboards, so we were able to go outside and use those. And I think that my motto really for the holiday season is just family togetherness. I really just want to enjoy every moment together, appreciate them, take them in, and just sit in a moment of thankfulness for the love and the blessings that I have. So Christmas is such a good time to reflect. And as a mom of 5 children, I am so thankful that we were able to give them such a good Christmas, and that they are able to just experience that joy. And it's my prayer that they will continue that into adulthood as well, and still want to carry on some of our family traditions as they grow and have families of their own. But Christmas night is always super fun as well. We let the older ones stay up past bedtime, and they get to play games with the adults. And then once they go to bed, we have some more adult time with Nick's siblings and play more fun games. And it's just a super fun, exciting time. I love that my mother-in-law has her own traditions, like a fancy Christmas dinner, and she has cute Christmas dishes that she always pulls out. It just makes me so happy. My family and I normally do Christmas after Christmas, but this year, due to some health reasons, we were not able to do that, which was unfortunate. But we were able to spend Thanksgiving with my family, so at least we got to see them around the holiday season. But all in all, I would say it was an amazing holiday. After Christmas was Grant's birthday, and honestly, I will say that he has the worst birthday out of all of my children. His birthday, like I said, is on the 29th, and it's that weird in-between time after Christmas, before New Year's, where you really don't know like what day it is. And honestly, I didn't feel like throwing a party and I didn't feel like wrapping presents, but we did have a dinner for him at our house and he got some new gifts, and he's 2. So he enjoyed his day, even if we spent it kind of a little bit more simpler than we normally do. And there were a few days of me like, okay, I have to zone in on this house. I have to get all this stuff put away, because honestly, grandparents, if you hear me, the best time you could take your grandkids for like a day would be like December 26th. Like that's like when every mom freaks out about their house because there's all these new toys to put away and it's just a little bit overwhelming, especially with 5 kids. We had so much stuff, but we got it put away, and then I was able to breathe easy. Nick and I were able to have a date day and night, which was awesome. And on New Year's, we celebrated with some close family friends. And honestly, all in all, it was just an amazing holiday season, and I am just sitting in a state of thankfulness. Every Christmas, I feel like I lay my head down and I just want to say thank you, God. Like, thank you. Thank you for another perfect Christmas. Thank you for another day with family. Thank you for healthy children. Thank you for my health. All those prayers just like flood out of my mouth because I am so thankful. I know that other people have experienced terrible tragedies around the holiday season or on Christmas itself, and it really just makes you realize that you don't need to take a moment for granted. You need to just appreciate every moment that you have and sit in that state of thankfulness to God for what he has given you. So that was my goal, honestly, of this holiday season. I wanted to instill traditions, and I wanted to take in all the little moments and love them the best that I could. But I hope that you guys had a great Christmas season as well, and I am super excited to head into this new year. I'm super excited for some new content that I am bringing you and new videos. So after taking this brief break, I am going to be back to my normal posting schedule, except for next week. I am going to be posting on Monday instead of Tuesday. I'm going to be bringing you a neutral home decor video. I decorate my home more in a farmhouse style, and as much as I love my Christmas decorations, I'm ready to see them go. So Monday's video is going to be all about undecorating spaces and redecorating them for the winter months. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, so you do not miss that content. And I will see you guys on the next one.